Your Grace.
The girl knows
Yeah,
her
those
courtesies.
are Kingsguard.
Impressive. You may rise.
You're right. You're right.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers.
Oh, she criticized me before
I see.
because I always avoided her
For
questions.
centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yeah, this is the right one. They were
They
our
were the
wardens.
of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too
yeah.
clever for her own good.
The girl did say their loyalty was
Oh no,
unwavering.
the audio.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks.
Dude, I think whatever you
Is
think.
your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Absolutely. I'll just say Roose Bolton also
Roose
served the
Bolton
Starks.
also served the Starks, Your Grace.
She's
And
never
who does
happy.
loyalty
You're
to the
right.
crown by
You're
bringing
right.
her
She
house
is
to a
never
swift
happy.
and sudden end?
God damn it. I let my
Old
cat get on
allegiances
me
are
and now
not
she's just being
easily
annoying.
abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual
To our
benefit.
mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself.
Your Grace.
I see.
Jeez, the
What
voice
do you have the
actors,
girl do,
because they're the
Cersei?
same ones from the
Mom
show,
said she fought beside the Starks,
is like
wielding a
so
battle axe for the
terrifying.
Northern Army.
It's so perfect. Like every little inflection I
an
get from
interesting
Cersei
question, I
is
suppose.
terrifying.
Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our
No,
dear
you can't.
Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Should she? She only followed her
She was
heart.
just following her heart, Your Grace.
There.
And the
Hopefully
very
Marjorie
same
Marjorie
heart so
thanks me for
quickly
that
led her
later.
to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quick.
Oh no, she's displeased. Damn.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question.
Dude, I'm loyal
Go
to
on.
Marjorie. No, I'm just kidding. I
My
won't be
loyalties would
conflicted.
never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
Who do I choose? I'm sworn to my Lady Marjorie. Quick, we have all the time in the world, I'll pause it. What do you think, Dubber Ducky? What should we do? Joffrey? Alright, cool. You said it. That's the king, of course.
Well said.
Aw.
I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Marjorie's,
She
yeah,
is
tell her
a
what she
threat to
wants.
the crown,
You're right,
isn't she?
you're right.
The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising. I
So have
suppose,
you
for a little girl,
played the game
but not
before?
very encouraging either.
Because you seem to know what's up, man. Have you played the game? Or this
I'd like a
episode?
word with you, if I may.
Because,
course,
I
Your
mean, this is a
Grace.
pretty cool game. And, you know, you're watching this. Hope you watch the whole way through. Hope you subscribe. Hope you like. But, you know,
I'll walk you out.
it's pretty intense.
This may
And
come
you
as
seem
a
to know what the
surprise,
right
but
decisions
I
are.
met your father once at the tourney at Lannisport.
This episode, yes, not the
Even
second.
then, he
Alright.
didn't trust Roose Bolton.
We could just rush through this one.
We only spoke
Because it
briefly,
seems
but
like
your
you're the only
father
one who's
struck me
really
as an
active in
honorable
chat.
man.
You're probably the only one watching.
You have
So-
my condolences for
Oh,
his
great.
loss.
4 views now.
These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you,
you.
Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
I always want to side
That
with
certainly
Tyrion.
took
He seems
courage.
really cool.
To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
Jeez.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart.
Yep, she does.
My sister
Probably.
and I
have no idea.
have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard.
You
Not
could help
her.
my family.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing
It's a good
for me
Valentine's Day
might
stream.
prove rather dangerous. And your
What are you
house.
guys up to on this Valentine's Day? You guys
willing
going out
to
on a
risk
hot
that.
date later?
It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
You know what,
It's a
dude?
risk
I
I'm
am.
willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3
Dude,
beautiful
50 Shades of
bottles
Grey.
Dorish wine await
Best
my
way
arrival.
to spend,
The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
best way
Good
to
night,
spend
Tyrion.
Valentine's Day. 50
be
Shades of
careful.
Grey
This
alone
is
in a
not the
dark
North.
theater.
King's Landing can be a nest of vipers.
No, go
to
out
the
to see
uninitiated.
50 Shades of Grey with all your guy friends. Kicking and screaming with excitement. Oh yeah, how's it going, guys in chat? We got Dubber Ducky here. Come on, want to hear you guys'
Yeah,
input onto
I was
what we
right.
should do, because this is not my own personal
How was it?
playthrough. Playing for the stream.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It's
It's more than a little intimidating.
it went
It
well.
went well.
I'd say it went
Really?
pretty well.
That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on
I
seating
hope
arrangements
episode
for the
6 of
wedding.
this game is
Of
literally
course, you and I
just
need to be way
Mira's
back
entire period
here
scene.
with the fourth cousins and the ninth-born sons.
It's just her waking up and
Sir
screaming for
Jaime,
2
I wouldn't
hours
mind tarnishing
with
that
dialogue
white lip of
options
his.
that are all scream
What?
and then
It's
silence.
true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Dude, don't keep up with the show.
I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife,
He is quite handsome.
and
Ooh.
quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
See,
We
I
don't
think
have
she's a
certain
spy for
knowledge
Cersei.
about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can say for his mother.
Yeah, I don't want to be queen.
No matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be
Come on,
queen.
queens never have
You know
interesting
what it is.
stories.
You'd make a perfect scepter.
I want to be Arya. That's
well,
who I want to be.
would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off?
Come on,
Brienne
let's-
of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
I don't know. Tell her to move it back fast.
Sir Bronn and...
No, move it back.
What are you
Oh.
doing?
I'll take responsibility for it.
Well, Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Was she really?
I'm
Jeez.
just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no
Yeah, she does really
choice but
not
to
get
love
mad about stuff, but like, I fear that what she
Do
is
you
saying
agree?
to the queen off camera is more important than what she's saying to us on camera. It's hard to
People are
please.
not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
True story, though.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know
And in the
you must
show,
fear
she's
what the
like
Boltons might
the
do
hottest
to your
chick in the
family.
show, honestly.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
See, I think I can tell. Ask you for help. All right. Yeah, I don't care if she's there.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
But like,
Whatever
you can
wish
tell
to
that
say,
the
you say
characters
to
that
Sarah.
aren't in the show,
There are no secrets between
they don't
us.
really look like real people to me. Whereas the characters
about
in the
my
game
family.
that are from the show, they actually really look
trust
like they're
her.
actors. You don't get it? You don't get why she's hot? I don't know. She looks weird to you.
Go on,
Um,
ask.
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my
all
brother
right.
bend the knee.
So, yeah, she does look.
Ramsay.
It's an acquired
Who's
taste.
Bolton's
No, it's
bastard?
not-
I fear my family will suffer. if
But
Ramsay fails to do
redheads,
as he likes.
man, they got it. And
Because
she's
the way
all
he
sex
could be
appeal
sent
in
to
the
the
show.
Boltons to
Like
let
that's her
them know House
role.
Forrester has
Is
the
just to be the
protection of
girl
the
who's
Crown.
like, look at me. So I appreciate
That
it.
is no small
Gotta
request,
appreciate it.
especially now.
I wouldn't say Daenerys is a 10.
Joffrey knows only too well your family.
Oh, what's going on with this?
And now you would
Did I say
have me ask,
PlayStation at one point?
Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I hope you understand.
My mother feels it is urgent, my lady. She's unfamiliar with King's Landing
But,
and its politics. I hope you
Daenerys
can understand
may
that.
be a 10, but in the books, her literal age
Very
is
well.
14.
I'll make your request, but I cannot promise
So,
anything.
if you're a 14-year-old
Thank you, my
guy
lady.
and you're watching Game of
I will send
Thrones and you
away
think
from my
Daenerys is
family
hot,
friends.
go for it. Me, having read the books, being like, Daenerys is 14 in the books. And that's supposed to be her character in the show with all the boob action that goes on in the show. Shut up, Sarah. Oh, you mean the girl next to me? Yeah, she's sort of a bitch. I should have kicked her out, but, you know, I'm playing this risky business. Alright, this is the Roose Bolton scene. Or not Roose, Ramsay Bolton.
7 L's.
But yeah, the actress who plays Daenerys, I think she looks a lot better with her natural hair color than the white hair.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
So did I. Peek, peek, peek. Get back. I'm just gonna peek, peek, peek.
Not my best work, unfortunately.
Get back.
I suppose I have
Peek, peek.
fallen out of practice.
Get back.
But he didn't make it easy. What with all that
Peek, peek,
bloody
peek.
noise?
Get back. I'm just gonna keep doing this the whole time.
As
Whoa.
my father likes to say,